Today we're going to talk about how to build everything square. You may notice sometimes in a poorly built home when you go into a bathroom or whatnot and you look at the tile on the floor, when you look close there'll be like an edge of the tile that starts at the wall here and then kind of goes like this out, right? Well, you know that room wasn't square. It turns out that the cause of that goes all the way back to when the foundation was installed. And the reason is they did not get the whole foundation square, and when that happens, all the other rooms will be off all the way through the entire build of the home. So it starts at the very beginning. So as an example, here's a typical home, 80 feet, 60 feet, 24 feet. Kind of looks like it's basically, by square, I mean the angles are 90 degrees, a perfect 90-degree angle. Now here's another home laid out, and of course I exaggerated this a bit, but the person could have measured this point 80 feet over, 60 feet over, 24 feet over, just like that. But look the shape of the home, right? It's a parallelogram. So just because you measure the distance doesn't necessarily mean it's square. So now, to solve this in a really easy way, we're going to go use some fun mathematics here. The Pythagorean theorem, one of my favorites, right? So Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Do a little algebra, basically get down to c equals a squared plus b square root. And then what that means is this is a triangle, and this is the distance of one side is A, the distance of the other is B, and then C. And so one of the amazing things of mathematics in the Pythagorean theorem is if you put a 3 there, a 4 there, it always works out to the third side being a 5. It's called a 3, 4, 5 triangle. And to prove that, you can just use this formula right here. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals C. 9 plus 16 equals C, square root of 25 equals C, square root of 25 is 5, and that equals C. Now, so what that does is it creates the 3, 4, 5 triangle. And now, how do you use that? Okay, so say you're down in the foundation, you've got the hole's been excavated, you're just dirt everywhere, and these are top down looking at the foundation walls that we're trying to get your basement square. You measure this distance 80 feet, this distance 60 feet, everything seems fine, but you don't know about the angle. So what you do is you come over multiples of 3. You can come over 3 feet, 6 feet, 9 feet, just any multiple. And for this case, let's pick 9 feet, right? And then here you do a multiple of 4. So 4, 8, 12. So you measure down 12 feet here, over 9 feet here, and you actually put a little mark on the wall, a little pencil mark there. You measure this down, put a pencil mark there, and then you take a tape measure and you measure from that spot to that spot. Okay, and if it comes out to be 16 feet, right, that means that the wall is spread like this. And you've got to bring the walls back to get it to 90 degrees. If it comes out at 14 feet or 14'6" or something like that, that means the angle is too tight and you have to open it up. So if you do that on all the corners around the house of a foundation or any walls you're framing or anything at all that you want to be square, you will always make it dead perfect square. This also applies to things like fences. If this is the house and you've got this fence coming off, so many times you look at somebody's yard and the fence comes off at a weird angle, it's because they measured it out, but they didn't get it square. So again, you can measure over 4 feet, 3 feet, and then if you get 5, then you know that it's right on the money. So this is a great way to build everything square using the 3, 4, 5 triangle.